Right, so Pokemon. I'm just going to drink my tea and I'm going to talk for a bit, and then I'll do a little playthrough later, and that should clear up anything if I don't explain it very well. I'm really excited to talk about this because this is a mod that I've been working on for a few months now. So it's sort of a map randomizer, and you can see right now that I'm in Viridian City. I've got a Squirtle, and there's an escape rope in my bag. When I go through a warp, I should come out in a completely random location. So rather than coming out inside the Poke Center, I'm now in Pewter City. You've probably already seen map randomizers, for example the one that Point Crow commissioned. This works slightly differently though. They mod the ROM file. This works by modding the emulator, and that means you can do some other cool things. So, for example, if I go down to the gym here, I'm now in Stopolis City. This isn't a trick or anything. Stopolis City is a city from Emerald. The mod allows you to have multiple ROMs running at the same time, and then you can warp between them. And it also takes care of the memory, so you can see that we still got our Squirtle, and we still got our escape rope. All our trainer data is the same. It's managed to copy that into the new game. There is another cool thing about doing it all in memory as opposed to the ROM. So you can see that I'm now in Critique. This is Crystal Dust. It's a ROM hack by Serafinity. I tried several Johto ROM hacks. I really like this one because it's really faithful to the original Crystal. It's just like if it was remade for Gen 3. Because you're not changing all the addresses in the ROM, you're just watching the value in the emulator's memory. It made it really easy to add. It's actually using all the same code that the Emerald one is. So you may be thinking like, okay, why do any of this? Well, the idea is to have sort of a cross-game map randomizer. So you can start in Pallet Town, and then you can go up through all of Kanto, all of Johto, and all of Hoenn in the same randomizer. As I said, I've been working on this for a few months now. I've got like all the warps added, I've got the mapping algorithm which seems to be working properly, but it's had very little testing. I've played through the complete thing like once, and I had walkthrough walls on when I did that. Because there's so much to find. There's like 24 gyms and 12 Elite Four and stuff. It takes ages. Because I've not like tested it, I still consider this sort of very much in an alpha state, not something I can release. But I do want to get something released before Christmas. And I'm running out of time because I've still got some Christmas shopping to do. And I'm going on holiday soon. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to release a section of the game as like a playable demo. That might not make sense. Let me give you some context. Actually, let me pause this first. The way I've split out the randomization in this is I've broken it up into sections. So you don't have to randomize the entire map if you don't want to play the entire map. You can randomize up to Gym 1 if you only want to play up to Gym 1, or up to Gym 3 if you only want to play up to Gym 3. And this means if you want to, you can have sort of much shorter games that don't take several hours to complete. And I think that's what I'm going to do for my first demo. Up to the first gyms has had way more testing, and I've manually verified a load of seeds for it, so I'm pretty confident that it will be playable and won't break. I talked for long enough. I said I'd do a playthrough. Hopefully that will clear things up if my explanations so far haven't made sense. I'm just going to do the first gyms. This could take 5 minutes. It could take an hour. This all runs within a Chrome browser. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to erase my game data because I just had some save data from the game I was playing. Then I'm going to load in my legally obtained backup copy of Fire Red, my patched copy of Crystal Dust. It's going to do some magic initialization in the background. I'm going to load in Emerald, which is also going to need to do some initializing. Then I need a seed, one that I haven't done before. I'm going to pick one of the Gen 9 Pokemon, Brigatito. I don't know how to spell that though, so I'm just Googling it. I'm going to remap, and that's mapped all the warps. So you can remap at any time. You can also turn off random warps at any time. Warps are mapped, time to start. So I'm not going to use speed up once I actually get into the game, but I will for doing the setup because it takes so long. So the start is normal. You start off in Pallet Town, in the Fire Red ROM. Okay, I'm going to change my text speed. This should change my text speed in all the games. We're so slow. Actually, one hack I will enable right now is the auto bike feature. And this just lets me move at bike speed anywhere, even if I'm walking. Like all the randomizers, Pallet Town is not randomized. I'm going to choose Squirtle. I think that's the best choice for the first gyms because you've got to compete with Roxanne, Brock, and you don't want to choose Bulbasaur because you've also got to beat Faulkner. Okay, open up the menu so the girl doesn't bother me as I leave Pallet Town. We get to Viridian. The random warps start here. Okay, Poker Center. Well, that's convenient. It's the mart next door. The mart goes to Oldale. Hold on. I need my notes. That'll probably be enough space. You got the gym leaders I'm going up to. OBS is probably not a good tracker. B mart goes to old. So let's just check the warp down here. In case it's something useful. That was useful. It was worth it. I don't think I'm high enough level yet though. So I think what I'll do is go back so I can get some balls. Balls obtained. Now you gotta do the catching tutorial. But we opened up this one warp. Well, it's kind of a gem. I may as well do this catch tutorial as well. So that if I'm ever in Petalburg, I can unlock that. Why does he walk so slowly? Okay, well, I guess I need to go to Oldale then. Did I check this warp? I didn't. It's Violet. You got a Poker Center? Which Poker Center is it? Oldale. Route 36. I can catch a better Pidgey. Oh, it's level 4. I'm gonna get killed by a level 4 Pidgey. Is it level better? No, it's a level 4 again. Thought you could get decent Pokemon in this grass. Okay, I'm gonna switch my clock to night in case that lets you get better encounters here. Well, it's practice Faulkner. One more go. If I don't find a good thing next, then I'm giving up. I don't find anything other than level 4 Pidgeys. Could there be a gym inside the gym? There is. Okay, I'm healing and I'm taking on Brock. I should probably say, the way the sections worked is anything that would be locked behind that gym is not included in the randomization. So even if I do beat Brock, I won't have to go all the way over to Mount Moon. Feeling pretty good about my chances against Faulkner now. Oh, I forgot about this. I've now got to find my rival to get to. I didn't think about that. Come on, squad, leave practice against loads of Pidgeys. Faulkner's down. And that just leaves Roxanne. Actually, now is a perfect time. I've got one gym left. Now is a perfect time to showcase another feature that I've added. The hint feature. That if you are stuck on a location, like Roxanne, you can get it to give you a hint about where the warp is. We're literally in Oldale right now. So sometimes the hint's quite bad, but Oldale outside means that one of these 4 warps has to be Roxanne. I want back. And now I have to solve the Ruins of Alph puzzle to unsoft lock. It was a bad day. It was a bad day to choose that. I'm getting good at solving this Kabuto puzzle. It's still good. No. So I've not got a Pokemon with teleport either. I can't get back through the escape rope door. So I guess here's an opportunity to show another feature that I added, which is the auto whiteout feature. If I had other Pokemon, they'd all be fainted. Squirtle's my only Pokemon left with 1 HP and poisoned. I want back to Oldale because how do I get back to Oldale? Oh, we're in Respiro. Plastic standing on a table. I've given up trying to commentate this. Well, that was a mistake. God, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, what am I doing? I can literally just walk to Oldale. My brain is fried and it's only been 39 minutes. I should have avoided her. I'm terrible. That was completely avoidable. Ah, finally. Why did I do that? Careful. Okay. Oh god. Can I get sub 45? I'm gonna beat this in 2 minutes. 1 left. Is the nose past? Yes! Right. Finally. 45! Yeah. See, in only 45 minutes, I could beat 3 gems. And I only cheated a little bit. That's the game. I'm gonna make this available. Code is gonna be on my GitHub. This demo will be available to play as well. See if you can beat 45 minutes.